The road to the 2026 World Cup has already produced heartbreak, shocks, and some of the biggest omissions we've seen in years. As qualifiers wrapped up, one thing became painfully clear. Several football superstars, players capable of changing a match with a single touch, won't be stepping onto the world's biggest stage. Let's start in Africa, where two giants stumbled before the finish line. Nigeria's hopes collapsed once again, marking their second consecutive failure to reach the tournament. For talents like Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, the dream fades a little further away. Osimhen, widely regarded as one of Africa's most complete modern strikers, has spent years proving he doesn't need a top-5 league to be elite. Yet with the Super Eagles missing out again after 2022, he now faces the real possibility that his World Cup debut may not arrive until 2030, when he'll be 31. A generation of Nigerian talent is stuck watching from the sidelines, and they aren't alone. Cameroon's campaign also ended in bitter disappointment. That means Brian Mbeumo, Andre Onana, and young rising star Ahmad won't be there either. What made it sting even more was how close they came. Cameroon scraped into the playoff round thanks to being one of the top-performing runners-up, only to fall in the semifinal. Then DR Congo punched their own ticket by defeating Nigeria on penalties in the final, sending shockwaves through the continent and sending multiple Premier League and Bundesliga stars home early. Europe didn't escape the chaos either. Georgia, a team that had been climbing in reputation thanks to their golden duo, goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili and Champions League hero Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, were simply outclassed in a brutal qualifying group. Spain dominated, Turkey beat them twice, and Georgia's promising rise hit a frustrating ceiling. No Kvara magic on the world stage this time. Slovenia followed with their own heartbreak. Jan Oblak, one of the most respected goalkeepers of his generation, and striker Benjamin Šeško, one of the most exciting young forwards in Europe, both saw their hopes crumble. Šeško still has time, plenty of it, but he hasn't yet developed into that one-man carrier-country force Slovenia desperately needed. And then came one of the most shocking moments of qualifying. Northern Ireland humiliating Hungary. That stunning loss knocked out the nation carrying one of Europe's brightest midfielders, Liverpool star and Hungarian captain Dominik Szoboszlai. Under Marco Rossi, Hungary looked strong, structured, and confident. They were expected to at least grab a playoff spot. Instead, Troy Parrott unleashed the performance of his life, scoring twice in the final 10 minutes to produce a historic Irish victory. And just like that, Hungary's dreams vanished. Szoboszlai, despite shining for Liverpool, will be watching the 2026 World Cup from home. His country hasn't appeared at the tournament since 1986, and that drought continues. So, after all the shocks, heartbreaks, and last-minute collapses, we circle back to the bigger picture. Even with the expanded 48-team format, the 2026 World Cup will still be missing some of football's biggest names. The expansion didn't save them, the qualifiers didn't spare them, and the world will feel their absence.